I wanted to do this on first day of summer on the 21st, but we had nothing but rain. So this is what the west side of the garden looks like, at least one portion of it, looking up the hill. Kind of see. Now I'll go around. And this is the vegetables. You can see the melons and the squash have just overridden everything else. The tomatoes are back there, they're not quite ready yet. And up at the top of the fruit trees, another year or so for them. And then the berries are doing really well. They're at the very, very top. And you can see the blackberries are ripening, which is good, since I only just planted them last autumn. And this gives you a little idea. Here's the pond that I never got to cleaning out, not even turned on. Looking in the other direction. This is my Welsh stone circle, completely covered in weeds right now. That stone, that one right there, points to the setting sun through there on June 21st. But on June 21st, we had no sun, just rain. The echinacea are making their way through. They look pretty good. Working our way down. The yarrow, this is the white yarrow, is the native yarrow. And then all the phlox. Larkspur, coreopsis, daisies. Now this row will, when they come in flower, this is not in flower yet, this will all be native asters and lamb's ears. It'll be covered with bees. All that is asters as well. These phlox and dianthus and other plants, these are all my one benefit from working at that place called Lowe's. These have come out just fantastically. For $1 a plant, these were all on the clearance dead rack. And then here we have a row of daylilies that are doing very nicely. Again, all clearance stuff. All these things are clearance. I don't think I paid more than $5 for anything. So now we're on the east side. A very completely different garden here. These brown spikes that are there, those were all brilliant yellow orange earlier on. These tend to be more the dry type plants on this portion. Of course, the whole place is nothing but rock and stone. But here, on this side, it's primarily ridges, and they do not move. But they make a really nice natural border for the plants. Hollyhock, peonies. And at the very far end, the pond, which I had to stop work on because I'm not allowed to work now for 6 weeks, which is going to be fun. But at least I got started. And then the last section, way over there in the weeds, still has to be done. And this is the garden just outside my renter's door, which was the very first garden I did. And I think it looks pretty good. Again, the natural ridges, they do not move. They're right there. But they work as a giant planter. So here we are at the top of once was Haverford Mountain before they cut its head off. And out there in the distance, you can see the towers of Oz. Quite a cool sight.